My name is Jaclyn, and I suffered from depression and anxiety. My story started when I was pretty young. My mother had gotten sick, and it was just not something that I've never really dealt with. I was raised by my grandmother, who, God bless her, I love her to death. She is my best friend, but didn't really teach me proper coping skills or how to deal with my mental health issues. I was put into therapy at a very young age, about once a week, but I would just sit there and not really trust the therapist and not really tell them anything. Fast forward to when I got a little older, I had poor impulse control. I was self-sabotaging. I was living in a really dark space at home, but you would never know that when I was out in public, because I kind of wore this mask that everything was perfect. About 3 years ago, my grandmother passed, and I think that's when this journey got a little more shaky of mine. I lost my best friend. She was someone that would always be there for me and everything. Once she passed, my sister sort of took over of helping me take care of myself. Some would say I was codependent on her. And our relationship started getting really shaky because I was just lying to her, not doing what I was told, and just really messing up. In the beginning of January of this year, I had a very good job, and they unfortunately had to lay me off because they couldn't afford my position anymore. And that's sort of when I hit rock bottom. I didn't want to leave my apartment. I couldn't clean my apartment. I wasn't talking to anyone, any of that. So I sought help. I called my sister, told her that I found a place that I maybe wanted to go. And she off the bat was like, "You found this place yourself. Usually, like, you don't do anything for yourself." So that was my first step of being like, I need help. I want help. I'm doing this for me. Checked into CBH about a week later after discussing with them and everything. And right off the bat, I knew that I wanted to fully submerge myself in the experience. I knew that I either had to be open or this was not going to work for me. My first week there, I had a great therapist and facilitator named Greg, and we did this thing called Open Chair. And it's when I confronted my mother, who, yes, has passed on, but I told her how I was feeling and how it made me feel and got all these emotions out. And from that moment on, I just knew that this program was going to be life-changing. And then I started working with my amazing therapist, Nicole, who would call me out on my stuff and know when I wasn't being truly honest with her or truly honest with myself. And she taught me how to cope with my emotions, how to love myself, how to have confidence. We had family sessions with my father, who I really didn't have a good relationship with. And at this point, I see him once a week and we have dinner, and our relationship has never been better. She helped me communicate better with my sister, who also is my best friend. And now I could happily say also our relationship has never been better. CBH really is life-changing, and I always feel so dorky when I say that, but it genuinely changed my life. I came out of the program, I continued with the IOP, which was amazing. Maria, the therapist, was amazing in our groups, and it was a really nice transition to go to the real world and still be connected to this place that meant so much to me. And that CBH completely changed my life.